Exactly. We're going to assess your cranial nerves today. There's 12 of those. We're going to also assess your cerebellar function, which checks your motor function. And then we're also going to do some tendon tests on you just to see if everything is acting appropriately. Basically, assessment for this is going to be me telling you to do things and you doing those things to see if your reaction is appropriate or not with them. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay, so first we're going to do your olfactory nerve, which is the first of the 12 cranial nerves. For this, I'm going to have you smell an item with each of your nostrils, and you just basically tell me that scent. So we'll do this by closing your eyes. Go ahead and include one of your nostrils, and then tell me what you smell.
Cinnamon.
Okay, perfect. And then go ahead and include your other nostril. What do you smell?
Cinnamon again.
Perfect. Okay. So next, let me set this back. We are going to check your optic nerve, which is your second. You can open your eyes back up. I'm sorry. So with this, you're going to cover your right eye. Okay, and while you're covering your right eye, I'm going to cover my left eye, and I'm basically going to check your peripheral of your left eye, and you just tell me how many numbers you see. Okay? So.
1, 2,
Try to look straight.
3.
Okay, perfect. Switch eyes. Do the same thing.
1, 3, 2.
Perfect. All right. So that was our second cranial nerve. So next we're going to do our Snellen chart, which we did this before. Basically, read the smallest line that you can.
L, P, G, B, F.
Perfect. Okay, now go ahead and cover your left eye and read the smallest you can.
L, G, B, E, F.
Okay, and then go ahead and cover your other eye and do the same thing.
L, G, B, E, F.
Perfect. All right. So next we are going. One second. Get my list back up. Okay, we are going to check your fourth cranial nerve, which is your ocular motor. So for this one, I'm going to use my pen light. And basically with this, keep your head straight, but just follow with your eyes. Ready? Follow the pen light with your eyes. Yep. Perfect. So I was checking for nice nystagmus there, and you do not have any, which is great. Next, we're going to go to cranial nerve 5, which is going to be your trochlear. So what I'm going to have you do is look at like this spot on the wall, and I'm going to shine this light in your eye from the side. This is for me to look. You just keep looking at that object. All right. Keep looking at that object. Okay, so both of your pupils were reactive. They went from like, I would say like a 4 to a 3. They were both symmetrical, which is great. So now we're going to look at 6, which is your trigeminal. And basically, we kind of did this before. I'm just going to move an object in at you and see how your eyes respond. So go ahead and look at my object. Perfect. All right, so next we're going to do cranial nerve 7. So for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you do 2 things. I'm going to have you bite down, and when you're biting down, I'm going to feel your nice cedar muscle. And then also I'm going to put my hand under your chin and have you push against it. Go ahead and bite down. Perfect. And then push your jaw down. Nope, sorry, like just your, yep. Perfect, okay, close. All right. So that was that one. Next, we're going to do some facial nerves. So I have a couple objects with me, and I'm going to touch 3 different locations on you. It's going to be your ophthalmic area, your maxillary area, and your mandibular. So basically, you're just going to tell me if you feel sharp or dull. Okay? Close your eyes.
Dull.
Okay. Go ahead and close your eyes. What do you feel?
Sharp.
Okay. Ready?
Sharp. Dull. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Dull.
Perfect. Okay. So facial nerves are intact. Next, I'm going to have you go to a couple things just to assess that. So close your eyes super tight. Open them really wide. Now go ahead. You can relax your eyes. Smile. Frown. And then puff out your cheeks. Perfect. Okay. So now we're going to do your acoustic test. We previously did the Weber and Renee, so I'm not going to reassess those, but we are going to do the whisper test. So basically, I'm just going to whisper a word and you tell me what you hear. You can say it.
Pineapple.
Okay.
Watermelon.
Perfect. All right. Acoustics are intact. Next, we're going to do your glossopharyngeal. So, light again. Open up wide and say ah.
Ah.
Perfect. Your uvula moved up as it's supposed to. We previously did a gag, which is intact. I'm not going to gag you again. Next, we're going to do your vagus nerve. How does that sound?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I was assessing your voice. I didn't hear any hoarseness in it.
Okay.
And then go ahead and swallow for me. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to do your spinal accessories. So basically what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you rotate your head each way, but it's going to be against my hand. So go ahead and against. Perfect. Against. Perfect. And then I'm also going to do the same thing to your shoulders. Shrug your shoulders. Perfect. All right, so last nerve that we're going to check is your hypoglossal. So stick your tongue out, move it side to side, up and down. Okay, and then puff out your cheeks. Perfect. All of your cranial nerves are intact. So next we're going to do your cerebellars. So we're going to do 2 things for this. So I'm going to have you put your hands on your thighs like this. Basically, you're going to go like this as fast as you can. Perfect. Next thing I'm going to have you do is, so you're going to touch your pointer finger to my finger and then to your nose as fast as you can. Coordination is the key here. Okay. Next, we are going to do, by the way, you're free of tremor with that, so that was good. I'm going to have you walk. So go ahead and stand up. And basically, I'm just going to have you just walk to that edge and come right back. Turn around, come right back. Okay, your gait looks good. Don't sit down yet. I'm going to have you do the same thing except walk heel to toe. Perfect. Okay. Sit down. Your gait looks good. Looks like you got lots of control over yourself. Next, we're going to do heel to shin. So what I'm going to have you do is straighten. Hang on, let me move this camera down. So put your legs like this. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one of your heels, put it like here, and you're going to slide down your shin and back up and do that a couple times. Okay, perfect. Do the same exact thing with the other leg. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to do the Romberg test. So go ahead and stand up. So for this, close your eyes and basically cross your arms against your chest. What you're going to do is, I'm just going to place my hands here for safety. You're going to close your eyes. I'm just going to basically see if you have any movement, which you shouldn't. Okay, perfect. You can sit down. Next, we're going to do that sharpened dull test again. And basically, I'm just not going to do this on your face. I'm going to do it on a lot of other locations on your body. And you tell me the location and if it's sharp or dull.
Mm-hmm.
Sharp or dull. Close your eyes.
Sharp.
Where is it?
My arm.
What's
Left arm.
Perfect.
Dull right leg. Sharp right. Dull left foot. Dull right foot. Dull left leg. Sharp right leg.
Perfect. Okay. So next, I'm going to have you ID an object with your eyes closed. We're going to do this with one hand at a time, but we're going to do both hands. You're going to close your eyes. Close your hands, Philip. Tell me what that is.
I can only use one hand.
Yep.
It's an Allen wrench.
Perfect. Okay. And then go ahead and move this hand. Perfect. Okay. So next, we're going to do something called a 2-point discrimination. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to poke you in your arms, your legs, and your feet with either 1 or 2 points, and you just tell me if it's 1 or 2 points. Close your eyes.
2. 1. 1. 2. 2. 1. 1. 1.
Perfect. Okay. So next, we're going to do something called graphesthesia. So open the palm of your hand, close your eyes. I'm going to draw a letter, and you tell me what the letter is.
O.
Perfect.
A.
Perfect. All right. So now I'm going to have you stick your hands out like this. And basically, I'm going to wiggle your fingers either up or down, and you just tell me if it's up or down.
Up. Down. Up. Down.
Perfect. Okay. So that was your motor function. So now we're just going to do your tendons, and that will conclude. So I'm going to do your bicep. Perfect. Perfect. So now go like this. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Next, we have your patellar, and then we'll do your Achilles. So support your leg, Achilles. Perfect. Okay, so then we have 2 things to do left. So I'm going to check for clonus. So basically, I'm going to wiggle your foot back and forth, and I'm going to jerk it up real hard, and then I'm going to let it go and see the reaction, okay? So let me do it. Let's do the other one.
Surprise bounce.
Sorry. Okay. Okay, perfect. No clonus. And then the last thing we're going to do is the Babinski test. So, perfect. Perfect. Okay. includes